Hey Josh,
Yes.
do do you think there's something that's really tasty that we just haven't tasted yet, like as a species? Well,
Yes.
okay. What do you think that is that I'm thinking about?
Probably some underwater creature of some sort with tentacles.
I
That or a Kecleon.
don't bring Kecleons into this. I was talking more about something on like Venus or Jupiter. It's like tasty clouds. It's like cotton candy. Welcome to Trials. We are going to be doing all the courses. I'm going to be doing all the courses most specifically. And I've already done a few. But that's not going to stop me from doing them again. You like my rider? He's all blue and white.
I mean, I saw him for about half a second.
Now you can see him for more than half a second.
Wait, so did they give you the original trials as well?
Yeah, they give you the original triers. Yeah. That they don't have any of the DLC though, which is unfortunate. But I also didn't care for the DLC, so I can do without.
Wait, they didn't give you any of the DLC for Trials Evolution?
Yeah, you don't have the
What?
Riders of Doom or whatever the other one was called.
I thought it came with it.
I thought it did too.
I thought on the description of the game it.
I don't know. Also, I've
Oh.
meant to start a timer so I can know when 15 minutes is. This is a great way to start. Let me get the clock out. I'll just take off a minute. Okay.
Jesus Christ, that guy
He's dead as a dick,
got
dude.
absolutely
Look at that
demolished.
squirrel. He's like knocking the piano. He's like.
I wonder if they changed up some of the finishes.
No, they haven't changed much from what I can tell. Alright. We're gonna not use the beginner bikes so we can, not be on these forever. So this is one of my favorite games. I don't know about you.
As far as racing goes, we spent a very long amount
summer.
of time on this game.
At least one summer of this. I recall, what was it, 2012?
Might have been.
I think it was 2012 or 13. Whenever this game came out, Jesus. We spent an entire summer just playing this game, and it was the dude. Boom. I'm trying to do this without failing too. There's gonna get to a point where I just don't care, but for now we're gonna go gold all the way.
Wait, what's the platinum on that one? I missed it.
There's no platinum until I unlock the last bike, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I still have to go through another driver's test. Or should I say rider's test?
Yeah, I wish Xbox let you know how many hours you had on a game, like Steam.
Oops.
Fucked up.
Yeah, I wish it did too. I think it does for the newer ones, doesn't it? Xbox
Yeah, you
One.
can look on Xbone, but only when you compare games with people.
That's unfortunate.
Only when you compare games can you see like how many hours you put in. Because Halo 3, Trials Evolution, and like a few other games, I want to see like how many hours I've put in.
I definitely put my fair share in the. Oh, that didn't count.
Wow. But your head crossed the finish line.
I know. I thought it was gonna count. Oh boy, I have to do this again.
Don't front flip right here.
Yeah, I learned my lesson. Don't worry. Good thing it's hardly a 30-second track. So, what's your favorite map in this game?
I don't know. I like a lot of the hard tracks.
I know you do, and I hate you for it. I like roller coaster. I use that for my preview. All the death animations are great. Or the finishers, I should say.
Yeah.
All right, congratulations. On to the Dunes of Hazard. You know what I don't like in this game?
What?
The DLC maps. There's a lot
Yeah,
of
they're
them.
okay.
There's a lot of them I do not care for. Like, I want to say most of these in the game are fun for me. I can live with them, but There's nothing like in the original game, shoot, that I dislike.
And you know, I've never really been a fan of like trial and error type games. Like everybody like raved over the Impossible game whenever that came out or
Oh, that
whatever.
game's so stupid.
Yeah, it's just like a super simple game. Or just like other games like that. But I mean, something about this game just like made me want to keep going and going and trying to do better. And like just learning all the quirky mechanics of this game, like knowing when to flip and when to bounce right on a certain height, or even like the stupid backwards roll thing where you get
Yeah, I
like
know what
caught
you're
on
talking
a and
about.
you have
I'm
to
sure we're
like
gonna see
wheelie
plenty
your
of it.
way. I don't know, just like this game is just really fun, and like the level design and like the community maps.
See, this game has like a Mario Maker-esque kind of like community where there's some really cool maps, and then there's the stupid, ridiculously hard maps that aren't even fun and people
Yeah.
love. Oh no.
Broke your tailbone there.
Yeah.
Well done.
The Trials Fusion's just ass. Let's face it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can find out when we go through this game, but I feel like all the maps, like, for the most part, look the same, and the scenery doesn't really change that much, or the objects they use to make the tracks.
Shit.
I don't know if it's because we played too much Trials Evolution, but I just think Evolution is better than Fusion.
I think so too.
And the fact that there wasn't even any multiplayer.
Yeah,
on.
I was about to address that. Can't believe they did that.
Holy shit.
It broke the glass. This game also, its editor was better. The other one crashed too much. In the 360 version though, it didn't seem to have frame rate issues, and I sometimes get this in the game.
On PC?
Yeah, it shows in the top left corner. You can see it. I don't think the audience can, but it shows like my frames for a second, and occasionally it just like stutters, kind of like how I do all the time when I speak.
Ha 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 ha.
That's the part where everybody laughs and we put in a laugh track. Oh, like right
oh my
there.
god, my parents are watching fucking, whatchamacallit, Big Bang Theory downstairs.
Oh my, Bazinga!
It's
Did he
like
say
all laugh track.
Did he say it? Bazinga! We did it, fam. 32 minutes and 26 seconds.
Yeah, just like trying to platinum everything, like was like an obsession for me.
Jesus.
And I think I ended up platinuming like half the tracks in the game, or a little bit over half the tracks in the game. But it was just so fun.
I agree.
I don't know.
By the way, in case you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm going through all the beginner tracks, and then I'm going to do all the easy tracks, even the skill games. I don't think I'm going to go for gold on all the skill games, though, because there's some really hard ones. What do you think's the hardest skill game?
I don't know, I was not particularly a fan of the skill games.
There's some good ones. I like this one.
I mean, I played through them and I tried to like do well on all of them. I can't really remember them.
Yeah.
I'd have to play the game again.
I'm also going to be doing the HD maps after I... Oh, no. I'm going to do the HD maps, too, along with it, so... I'm going to keep switching back between Crash Course Country, whatever it's called. Here we go. Ready for this?
So you're about to... okay.
I wasn't paying attention to my gas. I was just hitting it at a point. You know, I speak like everybody knows this game, but I bet a lot of people don't. How would you explain Trials to someone who's never played it?
It is a side-scrolling, trial and error, motorcycle, race against the clock game.
You don't really race against the clock, but there's a time limit to each level, and it's 30 minutes. Which is really easy until you get to, like, expert, I'd say.
Well, I mean, race against the clock if you want to get, like, a good time.
Okay.
Just fucking ate the hardest shit right there.
Yeah, I forgot about that the first time, and, like, I slowed down and...
Wait, is this the one where you can't brake?
No, this is the HD maps now.
Oh, okay.
So we're playing Trials HD, technically. Which is a cool addition. Because I've been liking these maps more than the DLC. Ah!
Crap.
I never played through all of Trials HD. I didn't really like it.
See, I went back and I played Trials HD after Evolution. But yeah, as far as like that 30-minute time limit, I didn't hit that until the expert tracks.
Yeah.
And like, just like I remember spending hours like on the first few expert tracks, just like trying to get it, and then now I can do it like nothing. Like I've platinumed like 3 of the expert tracks.
I remember we like were in a group online playing and like nobody could make it past the first jump. And then when somebody would be like, oh!
Yeah,
oh!
everybody would just like freak out, like, oh, what's on the next thing? It's like, oh, you don't want to know what's on the next
Yeah.
thing. It would just get worse and worse.
Especially when we got to like the community made maps.
Yeah, the
Those are the
community
worst.
expert maps are just not fair.
No, man. Dude, once we finish all, well, once I finish all the maps, we should definitely do online multiplayer where we do like community maps, or we just play against people or do the motocross. And we could use the bail. That's my favorite button.
Bail, I hate that shit so much.
I know you hate it, and that's why I love it. Dude, this track is just breaking. Woohoo! Hello.
And big ol' fucking tire.
I love just the finishes. That's the best part of this game. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, and like the Easter eggy type stuff.
Yeah. They went too hard on that in Easter eggy stuff in Trials Future mode, whatever it was called. Fusion.
Welcome to the fusion.
Man Machine!
Fusion.
It's still giving me beginner tips. You see this?
Yeah.
It's like I'm not a noob anymore. What are you doing?
Now, there were like a few things that I kind of think I liked about Fusion, which was like those little challenges in the level.
Those are
But
pretty
then I
neat.
kind of started focusing more on the challenges than like the track
Yeah.
or the time.
There's also ridiculous ones.
Yeah. And there was like Easter egg stuff, and it's like with all the challenges, it's like I don't know how to do these, like most of them, without like looking them up.
Yeah, feel ya. Feel ya. Alright. We've almost cleared all the beginner stuff, and it hasn't even been one episode.
Well, we're not beginners.
Well, yeah. I also use. Oh my goodness! I'm also using a better bike.
On that one, you might be a beginner.
Hey, that wasn't my fault. The game just got rid of the platform I was gonna land on.
Yeah.
See, it went away again. This time I was ready for it. Ah! That worked
Yeah.
out.
If nothing else, you literally have to like memorize all of the best spots and like all the quirky mechanics of the motorcycle.
I actually got beaten by the Rattler, or the easy, whatever it was. I was using a slower bike. It was probably more beneficial because I ran into something. Groundhog begins. I think you
Are there
also
any
get the
tracks
micro
that you
donkey.
beat me on, time-wise,
In the first game?
in Evolution?
I mean, yeah, on the 360. Yeah. You don't remember when I platinumed some beginner maps and you never could?
Oh yeah, but didn't I go back and get, or maybe I still
No.
did.
I remember you got them, but you couldn't beat my time. And you kept trying and you just gave up. I don't remember who it was. One of your friends. Shoot. They like were so proud they finally beat your time, and you did the lip smack like. Give me a minute.
that was
Give me a
Jake.
minute. Give me a minute. I'll beat it.
Oh my god, I think it was one of the expert.
Just give me 5 minutes.
Maybe it was an expert.
That was
track, but
the
I
funniest thing.
forget. Oh yeah, it was. I remember the map. I don't remember what the name of it is.
I don't
We
know.
were kind of like going through like a swamp, and like there were lots of like oil drums sticking
I
up
think
and
I know what
stuff.
you're talking about.
And he's like, Josh, I just beat your track. What are you gonna do? And I was like, give me 5 minutes. And like I absolutely dominated it. It's like I just hadn't played that one in a while.
Oh my goodness.
Oh boy. Oh, that was fast.
We'll give this one another show.
Yeah, and then he was like so distraught afterwards. It was so funny.
That's when I knew I shouldn't even try against you. I'm loving this series right now. I'm having a good time just playing these tracks. I know it's gonna get to the point where I'm gonna be like, just fuck it! I'm not doing this track anymore. But I'm gonna
See
beat
how
every
much
track.
you can retain on those expert tracks.
Oh
Holy
my.
fuck.
Okay, I'm not good at this. Sorry, but skill games are not going for gold. I'll try to go for gold for everything else that's not an expert map. Alright, we got 2 more beginners. I might as well as make this first thing all beginner. The sign in the background. And then we'll call it an episode. What is... What am I doing? Help? Where are we starting?
These are always hard for me.
Bail out. Okay, I didn't even read the instructions. And I've done this one before. I'm flying. Alright. That's good enough for me. I'm not a fan of some of the skill games either. They require too much of, like, just doing it over and over. And this one I remember being obnoxious.
Oh, this one's kind of hard.
Okay. No! And we're screwed. We're screwed. Oh my god, I'm doing pretty well. I could never do this. I tried so many times by myself. Oh! Oh! Oh, ho, ho! Whoa! Whoa! How am I doing so well? I've like tripled my score already. Now I have. I think I had 7 before. Oh!
Myself.
You couldn't hear it. But as soon as I started falling, my guy's like, no! And that's 1 extra medal. Alright, well, thank you for joining us for this episode. I've been Mac.
And I'm somebody.
Alright, that's a good outro. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.
Just wait till I beat them all tracks.
No.